Here is the 2012 Olympic gold medalist, the undefeated WBO #1 ranked cruiserweight contender, introducing the challenger, Witamy Oleksandr Usyk, Krzysztof Glowacki.
Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Mr. Głowacki, Mr. Usyk, gentlemen, let's do this.
Belief, an undefeated collision of cruiserweights that we can't wait for, Tony.
I've eagerly looked at Oleksandr Usyk's, reputation.
And desperate to impress. It really is a good one. Such a tasty affair.
To engage him up close, as you can see here. Good left hand there by Usyk.
I'm waiting for Głowacki.
Upsetting the long-reigning Marco Hook. And now he's back as he showed against Hook. He wings the punches in. He's very aggressive and he can punch.
In Ukraine as amateurs, and he's someone else I've always admired and looked at him as a...
That's what they believe with Usyk. But this Głowacki is tough.
You've got the brute force and power of Głowacki, and then you've got the skills, the fast feet and power.
It's a really good start this from Usyk. Jabs and a lovely left hand by Usyk, who looks big and strong, and introductions as if he believes this is the party. This
will
is
cross somewhere down the line, but for now this is his night, his first test, and Krzysztof Glowacki is the world champion. Eagerness to impress. He will meet Głowacki head on.
Punish Głowacki as he comes in.
Against Hook early doors, he was getting off body shots quite early.
James Ali Bashir in the corner here in Poland, in Gdańsk. The WBO defense going for the record, that 14th, to Krzysztof Glowacki, who's coming on strong at the beginning of the second, trying to take the fight now.
Fantastic pedigree from the amateurs. You've got to take him to places where he hasn't been as a professional yet, and as we can see here,
with the broad shoulders and the power and the heart.
He's got to be careful, Usyk, because he can really punch Głowacki with that counter right hook. Big good shot then up close by Oleksandr Usyk.
And the belt now, which he won't want to give up. Certainly not on home soil in front of
his southpaw jab. He's popping it off. He's finding a few left hooks and left hands in.
Fight goes on and on. He's going to need to come up with, and put in place.
Eyes, Dave.
Usyk's got to box. He's got to keep it long. He's got to
remember as well that although he got through that fight and beat Marco Hook in the big upset, isn't it? Slow Usyk down and try to show him who's boss, Tony.
In the amateurs and in the pros, he punches through the gloves. He pulls your gloves down.
Cut by the right eye.
He is putting the pressure on. He needs to get Usyk into a dogfight, and he needs to make it an up-close affair early.
Digging his feet into the canvas a little bit more.
He's finding quite a lot. He's got to bang that body around, and he's got to really take the rhythm out of
whatever you give him. He's not a fancy punch picker with straight shots.
The sting out of Głowacki, because early doors especially, he's going to be very, very strong.
He does, and what you've touched on there about Spick is he made it uncomfortable for Deontay Wilder, and this is what Głowacki's going to have to do.
Quite a lot of good counters on this round. He's letting Głowacki lean in, fall short, stiff and slow, and that's the problem that he's got. He's going to find with somebody like Usyk, who's got good lateral movement. He's fast of mind as well as body.
And that's what Usyk needs to do. As we'll see here, coming out for a quick start to round 4, he's straight away.
Experience of Głowacki will come into play at the moment. Usyk
didn't seem to land clean, but grazed across the temple of Oleksandr Usyk.
And that's a good body shot underneath there from Głowacki. It's really smart boxing from Usyk, but it's such a good...
He's not giving him easy opportunities to be hit. That's a good counter right hook there.
Doing it at WSB, doing it in the shorter round format. He's got to do this over 12 rounds.
So you anticipate that they're going to land. Głowacki loads with everything. That's a nice little short combination.
Big right hooks. He's doing pretty well this round. They're the keys for Głowacki. He has to nail him with body shots. He has to take the fluidity away from
attack from Głowacki.
And a body shot again, and one to the head, and roughing up.
What I will say is he's got to be careful on the inside, though. He won't have had much inside.
Tony, I think Głowacki's getting quite a few power shots off this round.
It's an enticing division. Denis Lebedev obviously has a couple of belts. Tony, you have the WBC version now. He's there with Adelaide Byrd, Fering, Padai from...
Look for them shots, Adam. There you go. The ones round the side of the gloves to the ear. He's been sparring and fighting super heavyweights, big men, paying him, you know, the respect he deserves as the world champion coming into this fight.
Głowacki's getting over there. He's landing a good shot.
There's a better round this for Głowacki. He has to take one on the way.
And let's not forget, you know, as much as he's done as an amateur, it doesn't mean anything when you step to them professional ropes. He has to show
world title fight in the cruiserweight division.
You will find with Oleksandr Usyk.
He's phenomenal. He's a piston jab, and he keeps pumping it out. This is going to be intriguing as it goes along.
This will get more exciting. Stay tuned because the excitement is coming. Lomachenko had against Orlando Salido, but he took it on.
Smile through the gum shield as if to say, I'm in control here. Rat-a-tat with the punches. I'm enjoying myself here. And if he backs up Głowacki, Dave...
I mean, he's doing it his way. You know, he's dictating the pace. Short, sharp combination.
By the Polish side or by the Ukrainian side.
Where Głowacki goes and how he moves. So
that's a good point, Tony. He did catch it with a body shot.
Keeps changing because ultimately it's not going to stay the same way all the time. Seems like he's finding a range and a pace that he's quite happy at. I'm not too sure it will with a fight of this magnitude, but you know, let's just bear that in mind.
Yep, with that quick, dazzling combination. Still very dangerous when he gets close and on the inside of that slashing left hook. He's
time. Good body shot there from Głowacki.
Yep. And he whips in an uppercut, just missed, and another one. It's phenomenal, really, what's come out of the Ukraine after the Klitschko brothers and their success. It's
the
brilliant.
Range of where this fight's going to be at. Głowacki looks really nice, and I've always known he's got great, fantastic footwork. It's the counters he must be very careful. That was very close there.
Głowacki too much.
Look how mobile Usyk is for such a big man. You notice he's started to drop that right hand. As a rule, he likes to have that great feet, great balance, just keeps floating around that ring. They're good body shots.
Głowacki's had his moments, and there's a long way to go. But under those elbows of Usyk, he can be hit, but there he goes with a right hand back.
Usyk must be wary of these counters. These are good body shots, fast hands. Study them and watch previous fights. Good overhand left there from Głowacki. Going the body will show later combination from Oleksandr Usyk.
Yep, toe-to-toe at the end of that one. The eye not getting any better. This momentum and just starts to rattle in a few more rapid combinations. Whether he'll just sag a bit, Głowacki. Well, we're already into the 8th round of this, and it's been...
Right as a champion either, you know? But just looking at Usyk, he's started varying the jab now. He's jabbing to the body.
We might get just soon.
Is there a time, Tony, where you really good shots landed, particularly the body ones, eye-catching, and the...
Like I said, the only fault I could make if you use the jab a little bit more. Głowacki
next down, because the punches, Tony, are coming from different angles, and the speed is impressive of Usyk.
He's throwing is because he's wary. Oleksandr Usyk is hitting harder than people
can... And the ring movement of Oleksandr Usyk, you know, you may have a chance to up it. Some good uppercut too.
There is, Adam, and I feel that Usyk now hitting harder than people can imagine that he's hitting, and it's stopping Głowacki working, you know, all out and nail him.
Usyk and the come-forward desire and the punches thrown, especially with the left hook.
Superior technician, superior boxer with great feet. It's very, very hard to implement what you need to do. Look how he's loading up on all those shots, but did anything land there?
In a wry nod from Usyk to say, yep, I'll give you that one.
And I think it's all well and good saying he needs to do this, he needs to do that, but ultimately...
Through his career.
Yeah, he's a tough man. He's a very, very tough man. And
here on Sky. And we're delighted to have brought you this one because it's still in the middle, trying very, very hard to land some clubbing hooks, but back with a
something that Usyk has got in them shots, and it's made him a little bit weird. That was a good body shot left hand on there.
Sharp and fast, and he exits after his attacks as well. So it's going to be harder for him to counter when he's coming forward.
I was with Johnny in the Austrian mountains where we got a sneak preview of Oleksandr Usyk when he was sparring with Vladimir Klitschko. I know he's a big fan, and you can see why.
And maybe this is what Głowacki's waiting for, because he knows Usyk's got fast hands, good feet. So far, so good.
It's been a boxing exhibition at times from Usyk.
Yeah, and this is why I believe that Usyk's going to put his foot down on the pedal. It won't look
brave champion, Głowacki.
It shows Adam who's the boss. I think he's looking for a statement and a stoppage.
I think he's looking for the world title. Amazing Głowacki coming back and showing that they didn't hurt. Body shots as well. From side to side, he had the eye damage too.
Yeah, then cuff and punches again.
And then you know whether it's right to put the foot on the pedal, don't you?
Who is utilising the ring so well. It's footwork you picked up on it. Can be catching the eye of the judges, but more quality from Usyk. It's closer than we feel.
For me, he needs one. For me, 100%.
Former WBC champion watching down here. You know, he's saying what a great contest it is, and he's really hyped.
And he's absolutely loving it in there. Oleksandr Usyk, the Leonards, absolutely.
But it's very rare in such a big man.
Oh, big left hand, right hand. They bounce off the chin.
The punches that are hitting you. Usyk will know, but I still think he feels that Głowacki's just fallen short with his count. He's just that bit out of range, as we can see once again there. That one got home.
Yep, drills himself forward. You never know those.
He looks like a man that's trying to get into a fight rather than a man that believes that he's bossing a fight.
And it really is a tremendous effort, but again he gets so experienced as an amateur, Oleksandr Usyk. And can Krzysztof Glowacki come on strong to getting the inside schedule win? Głowacki.
You see all these counter punches that he's falling short, and that's a good 4 or 5 punch combination.
I think he's got it in the locker. I think he looks tired. Even his power shots look
big
even
left
slower.
hand.
Tremendous amount of passion and tremendous amount of bottle to stay in there now, give back. Good counter shot as well. Who's the boss in there physically when you see guys getting manhandled and thrown back to the ropes? Knocking the head back, you know, and he's, you know, Głowacki has stayed in there. He's stayed patient and he's had a go. But ultimately, you know, the more classier shots and the eye-catching punches have come from Głowacki.
Final round. It's been an extremely good world. Crowd on their feet, willing. Their man, Głowacki on to retain his title. Terrific speed as late on in the 12th round. No failing down the stretch. But never refusing to wilt. And the come forward, attempts, and he's got him there, Głowacki! And down goes Usyk.
I think it was a slip.
Robert Byrd.
Yeah, it's caught Usyk, but Usyk's always had an answer. He's always come back with something.
He's always been the last to reply in the trade-offs. Yeah. Let's hope the earmuffs don't spoil this one, hey? You know, he's obviously going to see this out now. But Głowacki is coming on strong, and
he's very, very fit. But the heart of the champion here in Głowacki, he's had his spots in this round. He's really giving it everything.
And international boxing. It's been a pleasure again to watch this one.
You know, hoping to see that we get such, you know, a big star welcomed to the Cruiserweight Division. That's a great 1-2 there from Usyk. Adjusting that angles a bit. They're good shots from Usyk. Hitting wings on the floor there, which shows a sign of desperation. It really, really does. And
the chin of Głowacki, who's so hardened in this game.
Głowacki's shown amazing amounts of durability in this contest.
What a true champion. Is he going out on this sword late on? 5 seconds left. They both go toe-to-toe. There'll be huge respect. Really good fight. Talent, chin, bravery, skill set, mobility.
We have a unanimous decision.
That's good.
Right. All three in favor of the winner and the new WBO Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Oleksandr Usyk.
The new addition. Welcome.